Oh yeah, there you go. Perfect.
That's good. That's good. I don't think that's the
So like that now bend forward.
1 minute!
So that's the
behind me.
Alright,
I can't stop your mask.
got it.
Alright, so just like a literal wrestling that you can do.
30 seconds!
But we're going to do another part. So here, Robert is right. So what we'll do, so you need you in mind. And now I'm going to use my short edge.
15 seconds!
Thanks, Josh. So
5 seconds!
the difference is the reason what's really simple.
Time! Roll!
Well, as he was putting it here, and now I'm going. So if I did a little faster.
Remember, Jen, you have to be cut. Slice it up. This piece is
Like
actually
I'm making
1
this work.
minute. Ready?
Better yet?
Go!
Is I might be down here for to catch you. Right. This position can be useful. But he says, I can't remember the exact phrase, but something like, be careful with prawn before you're around the fire. So, like, my prawn was actually, no, we'll do it for you. Since you trust me. Yeah, learn something new. So, Cody's going to try to hit me in the head. I'm just going to be sitting here, so go ahead and cut it like that. Right? Go ahead and do it again. Shame. 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 So, like, the first one I got, the second one, I was literally like, just a hair too slow. So, like, that's why prawn is dangerous. Now, so some ways to make prawn like a little safer is the first time I did this, don't touch it. So the first time I did this, my hands out. The second time I did this, I want you to put your hands up. So the difference is, hold your foot up. So just diagonal. As I bring my hands out here, like I can make contact. Do the same thing. If I come all the way up, like it took me a lot longer to get there. So by the time I'm going up, it's gonna happen. Like you're gonna smash his face. Nice. There you go. You can also do this with an angled blade. So one of the problems is if he cuts at a slight angle, and I do like this, he can just come in and smash me. Or let's say I think he's doing a right turn, but he does a left turn. Oh no. Like those are bad. So what you can do is, if you think he's going right, but he goes left, you can actually raise that up at an angle, just to start with. The problem with an angle is, this is my cross, it's getting smaller and smaller in terms of what's protecting my head and hands. Like this is as wide as my cross gets. Now it's getting shorter and shorter. Now, like at this angle, it's like this wide. So you have to be very exacting with your positioning when you start doing that, but it does give you a little bit of fallback. If he's cutting to that side, like if I'm coming up and I'm doing this, like he's not going to come on the other side and I'm going to get screwed. What I can also do is if I start like this and I'm behind it, I can try to push it out, and this would be okay, especially if I just come down. But yeah, so cron how? We're just going to go from here to there. We're just going to start in cron, sort out. We're going to start here like you cut it. So we're going to start right here, and all we're going to do, that's it. So the thing that's going to screw you up is you can't do it straight down. if I'm here and I try to cut him straight down, you're gonna get your hands hit. If you go straight down, especially if you're here, you're gonna get your cross stuck. What prevents all of that from being a problem is going to your left, or if you're left-handed to your right. So what I mean by that, I've made this defense. Now I'm pushing to my left and cutting. Because even if the cross gets stuck there, like now, when my cross gets stuck, I can cut vertically down and this is still fine. When I get stuck here, like this is not. Right? So, hands up. And you can actually fall with your weight on that to make it like a little pop. What I mean by that is when I'm here, if I just kind of do like this, I'm not really going to get anything nice. But especially if I'm here, as I'm coming down, I can like drop my weight. So I'm more feeling like, and you can get a nice little pop on that. Now granted, that's not going to kill somebody, but it will make the day suck real bad. Especially because you can make that hit. Like, if I hit him on top of the head with a sharp sword, and then I cut around, or I hit him on top of the head with a sharp sword, and then stab him in the chest, or I hit him on top of the head with a sharp sword, and then do whatever the fuck I want, because I can do that. So, we're going to do that just a couple times. Yeah.
I'm gonna cut.
Yeah, so with the retreat stuff, so if we were, yeah, I got it. So if you were cutting at me, if I step back, that's fine. If I'm here and I step back, that's fine. It doesn't change mechanics, so it doesn't change the very bottom.
Oh, you know what though?
Yeah, you gotta turn farther.
It does. So you can actually pull it into control. We're not more time, but right where you're So if I'm here, I'm not going to try to close into it. But, for example, if I'm right here and cut, I actually will do mine.
Right. And then meet it halfway and stop.
Exactly. Like, if I'm going backwards, like I'm going to end up catching the tip of your sword, depending on how close you are to the cut. If I come in here, like now, I can see a little bit, especially because you're not expecting it. So it depends. Like yep, so a big thing, don't just do the turn. Like, don't just do this, do that. So, like, you notice I went to my left. It's almost the same things we were doing before, but now is the version that you're supposed to do.
Okay. So it's down.
Well, not from a bind like that. So you got to catch it in cross. So like if you start, just don't move. So just start like this. This is going to cut to me, and I'm going to go, and now I'm going to do that.
It feels like you're cutting my sword too.
I am. So the biggest thing is like you have to complete your cut so that your blade ends up ice scrolls. Don't pull your hand. So you're a little bit far away. Like right now, if you're bound out here, like you're gonna miss, right? So if you're too far away, you can actually step in. Right? Yep, so what I want you to do, like I think you're trying to hit him here, but what I want you to do is I want you to aim here. Through his head. Right? Does that make more sense? Yeah, that looks better. Did you go ahead and switch?
Okay. So we go.
So try to do it not from a cut. Try to do it from like because Con is like, I mean, you can either do it as a reaction or like if you bind here, like I'm gonna go up to Con and then like cut down.
Yep.
Joe Dominic.
Yep. So the thing that ended up happening there was you got it to the line more or less. And you got called. So like whenever you do it, the biggest thing to note here is watch. You remember with this lurch where you're coming all the way around and you're pushing that way?
Oh shit!
This is really similar.
Forgot.
Where you're coming down. So you notice my hands like
There you go.
yes, absolutely. It won't work if you don't.
30 seconds.
So you're. So what's from here? As you push away. Yeah. So what's actually happening right now is you're doing this. You're here, and you push out, and then try to raise it along. So instead of pushing out, then doing it.
I'll put a little pressure on the blade. Too.
15 seconds, guys.
Sorry.
No, it's good.
Catch it in the cross.
5 seconds.
You get your arms even out farther. Because you turn them well, and then you have more power.
Time.
Yeah.
Alright.
Try to get aim for right here. So you're like you're doing that.
So when you watch the pilot,
So from here, I
Oh yeah, I can do that.
this one always goes because of that edge. Yes. Not already over here. That's why it's like last week I was already stuck over here.
yeah, but stay on the sword. So actually I see another thing that seems to be happening is as you're here, it looks like you're trying to go.
I'm the one that does that. If I have a ground.
I just feel like this one's good practice. I always feel weird practicing on something like target. No, it's like
I thought is that from down here?
yeah, so you start the
Alright, I call it. Now I'm going to turn my hand because I caught it.
It's like listen to it.
Sorry, I'm
Listen to it.
but if I catch on the other side, which is this side,
It's like right here.
Yeah, go like this. Do like the entire turn, and then you go forward. Yeah, you don't need to get that high. You can't do that. So you go this and come here.
and then
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like,
That's a really high
so this is. So when we down here, the point is not to throw it, it's to be. And then, and if the slug isn't broken, so here, and then some flat, fall down. You know, one more time, I'm really all right. Ugliest feeler ever, but we'll do one more technique, and actually, have you guys done the winding here? All right, I'm going to tell you the rest of the 8 winding. All right, let me grab your sword because this one's broken. I don't want to do that. All right. So the last thing you is the winding game. This is not nearly enough time be good at it. However, I can show you the 8 windings and how to use them effectively. So if you guys get on one side of Cody and I, you guys move over there. So I'm going to get oblique like this. Alright, so if we're bound, the first wind that we were learning, this guy, that's the first wind. If Cody defends, well shit, if I want to keep attacking, what do? Is he threatening me? Absolutely not. If he defends that by going down,
Alright, I'm ready. Good job.
okay.
Yeah, feels good.
At this point, like, if he, let's say, I don't know, bring your point up. Well, that's bad. So now I can move that over here and try to force that down here. That's another outside line. So this was outside. This was outside. This is inside. This is inside. Do you see the difference inside and outside? So inside is where my blade is in between his blade and me. So this is inside. This is inside. This is inside. And this is inside. So there's 8 windings. Inside, 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 outside, 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 outside. So how to use those? Basically what I'll say. So we're here and we start out. I'm going to try to thrust them like maybe just run down here inside. He's threatening me there. So now I'm going to move his point offline and try to thrust him there. Ah, shit. He's thrust me there, so I'm going to move that off.
Yeah, lower your sword.
Plug that up and thrust him on the outside here. So I'm not worried about it like a cut. This is just the point, right? So if we do this as like back and forth, which is how we're going to do it, it's going to be like this.
Yeah. I was like, wonder if I can. Yeah.
Try again. Try again. Ah, damn. I know, it's like, ah! So the thing that was weird about that is, what I did was I came around, and then I had to do it fast. Like, I came around like that, and it seems like he could thrust me at any point that he wants to, but he can't. Like, he tries to thrust. This is actually okay, and that's what I'm setting up. But yeah, so the winding game, there's a couple of places that are really easy to hit. And that is, we're here, I've wound up, he pushes it off. Right there is a great moment to try to get that outside wind. Let's say we're down here, let's say we're here, and he raises his sword. Inside wind. Yeah, this is your most dangerous quadrant if you fight somebody that knows windings well. Because this is very easy to do and fast. This is not. Right? So, everyone grab a sword that has a tip that is not broken. Basically.
See how it's, so like how it's,
Yeah, yours is fine. Yours is not.
Well, we have an odd number, right? So I can switch it off.
That's what is actually not on.
Yeah, I really feel like they're gonna, as a base layer for a glove, they're gonna end up being great.
So we're gonna have 2 swords. We'll grab swords of similar build. This sword.
Yeah, it's like, there's enough fabric on top that it's gonna be easy to connect something to without much effort. Yep.
So we'll use this sword.
Yeah. Did you get them on Amazon? It's our eBay actually.
Kind of the way I want to do it. Yours is going to be here. Cody and I will go first.
$9.
And then you guys just form a line.
I mean, I literally bought extra pairs specifically to play around with it.
Whoever wins,
See what I
if
can
you
do with
win
them.
3 times, you move to the back.
So I would run as you.
Remember, we're not going like super fast, especially like Cody and I will, but I'm not going to go fast because you guys will go fast. So, like, go to
Yeah, like $9 for
It must have gone just over.
space layer. Nice.
Oh, right. You think on that? Because we're not I didn't realize it was gonna look up.
And that's like, for light sparring and shit, they're fucking perfect too. Yeah. The orange ones are just slightly thicker in front. So those are a little bit lighter. And honestly, I feel like the oranges are maybe a little overkill for a base layer. A little bit, but. I think they go over the fingertip just.
The last time, by the way, I'll go to the back.
Yeah.
Were you going to cut me? What is this necessary? Yeah, you need to cut me. No. I mean, I can still attack you from here. You don't have to make out. All I need to do is do this. I see the point coming around. So you have to do it. Now you can move your point at me. Sorry, not but yeah. Like you're gonna as you think you're gonna force my point over. Yeah. Alright, those are.
We're not allowed to break the sword for
I know. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, if he gets you unintentionally, he's still got you. Yeah. So,
Come on, we need to wrap it no, it's
that's 35. Or,
Well, I'm starting a museum.
alright,
I'm trying to get people to buy it. About $700. And I was like,
you guys keep
I'm
going.
like, are you sure? And he's like, oh, don't worry, it'll still be a Denali. $8.
Even in pounds.
And he's going to do a couple of jobs. He's going to get a longer.
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Something that makes the game easier is if you guys don't move.
If you get it too close, I can't do it.
This is part my extent. I can touch it. If we don't move, then it makes it say that we lost. This thing also works though for cutting and slicing. It's a good game for it. So I try to thrust him and he moves out. And he comes in and I come well.
That was a nice game.
How was he close? But if we were close like that, all these lines are in the cuts. So it's the same game, we're just using a different game. Specifically for this one, you don't move. You guys want to try to get the point on one. Because if you can get the point, you can get everything else. That's the hardest thing to do is snap people. Yeah, if you guys don't move, it makes it easier to get the points in. And if you can get the point, you can get the cuts. Right. You guys want to stand at the mouth distance? Your arms are all extended. And you can switch your feet and just don't walk.
Also, like, if you guys want to, like, do whatever else, you don't have to keep doing this. We only have, like, 5 minutes left. And that's basically, like, because, it's basically because, like, you know, this is an intro class. It's not really the management party that would show us. I saw that kid, but I heard that. No. Really? No, it's not in real life.
I don't think I It's actually super useful. Well, I mean, you can. It depends on how you do the scoop and whether it's bad or not. There's actually some that say that smaller steps are better than bigger steps. But it really depends on how you're doing it. Alright.
Everybody out.
Yeah, if you guys clear out, it's good.
So if it's like a basic, like do a hard cut, like a hard cut. Just like a hard cut.
Oh, just yeah.
Actually, this is like I can feel this is the custom one.
So you want to
I think I missed actually. Over here.
Everyone else told like 10. I'm selling 9 of them. The price and like 9 down. I saw the other interviews and like,
I mean, also, like, I wouldn't ask steps to you.
so don't fucking tell me though that you didn't say that you're not sure you're a bad guy.
I stopped me in it.
Have a good one, guys.
So I saw the other guy. I don't know. I see the way that
I don't know. I went up to check his lead, and then I'm just pretty much charging out. Good luck. I also showed you mine. I was showing you.
I saw the piece of paper and it said,
I know, right? That's all.
So you were saying this guy Brown was selling the 375.
Yeah, well, you came close enough to do something. Well, that's what it looks like. But did you notice your arms are a little stiff? So like, that's why I was able to push it down. Yeah. As soon as you got to where you were like here, like that reaction is instant. I wasn't thinking about doing that, but it was like, oh. Yeah, it's like second.
you also got information from Meg.
Right. So why did he change his number? Yeah. So it's kind of true. The best way to set it up is come on the outside line. I'm curious what conversation Mike and I had. He showed you. That was so different, right?
Yeah, the ones I have on both sides actually. What are those?
Yeah. So he didn't meet you. You didn't see. Well, it doesn't have to be. So, well, we tried to do it again. Yeah, he told you his version. Because then you get the defense to go to that position. But
It's like in the so you have to have something protecting those points that you're.
so I would like to set up a, coming to the outside, right? Giving you some pressure, getting it straight. Put it there. So you start your bust in. Stop.
Yeah, so hard.
You can get the line. See if I can get I'm just saying that I don't try to upcharge people that much. Actually, I don't try to charge at all. So for starters, this is generally me. So your utilization on the inside line, right? You exactly on the inside line. Same thing.
Everyone else he was.
That's cool. And you're on your desk. It doesn't work against it, by the way. Yeah, the angle. So you need to use
I don't know why it's funny. Nico isn't a lot, but I am. I'll send you the conversation. And you can tell me things that you're saying. You can see them telling me that, like, here's the price, this is what it is.
That's a real shame, Tim.
Yeah, you gotta do a little bit faster.
Just stack it in. This hand comes here.
No, you also should